I talked to Vehicle Line Director Nick Collins about the lightweight aluminium architecture and powertrains that underpins new Discovery and the benefits they bring.
Well, it's really the latest product of our aluminium investment and expertise, and an evolution of what we've done with Range Rover and Range Rover Sport. The body in white of the new Discovery is now 85% aluminium, and we truly have aerospace levels of aluminium engineering and manufacturing, which has given us a dramatic weight reduction and an overall more efficient vehicle. The monocoque structure revolutionises the body weight of the vehicle, and that reduction in the body weight then allows us to downsize the engines and reduce weight of the vehicle further.
But is it still a safe structure?
Absolutely, yes, and to the highest standards, and we fully expect excellent results from the official tests as they come forward. It's the stiffest Discovery we've ever done as well, and that's great news for capability both on and off-road.
Now, this heavy use of aluminium means that you can also recycle much of the material more easily, doesn't it?
Yes, and that's really important to us. It uses 95% less energy to produce recycled aluminium, and around 75% of all aluminium produced remains in use today. We actually use our own grade of aluminium at Jaguar Land Rover, and 50% of the sheet material in the new Discovery uses it. And Jaguar Land Rover are now recycling around 30,000 tonnes of aluminium every year, and that's increasing all the time.
OK, so aside from the aluminium, what other materials are involved?
Well, we use different materials strategically. We've got a magnesium front-end carrier and cross-car beam for rigidity. We then have high-strength aluminium in key points, such as the B-pillar, for optimum crash protection. And then we've used steel subframes, and that's given us a better package. It's more compact than the equivalent aluminium structures, and there's several benefits with that. First of all, there's space for a full-size spare wheel. It lowers the centre of gravity of the car, and that improves the off-road performance. And really importantly, in this car, it improves the interior space, more room for load space, and access to those rear seats. We have an advanced composite one-piece tailgate, and that is now the biggest one-piece tailgate we've ever done. It gives us a near 50-50 weight distribution, and that's not just great for a sports car, it's a fantastic starting point to enhance the composure and comfort on or off-road.
Because we're talking about living with Discovery, let's come back to the efficiency and the running costs. Where do we start?
Well, there's four factors that go into running costs: efficient engines, the lightweight of the structure that allows the fuel economy combined with aerodynamics, and of course residual values. The weight saving alone allows us to offer four-cylinder engines for the first time and still give great performance. We have the state-of-the-art Ingenium four-cylinder diesel engines in 180 and 240 PS output levels. They're super efficient, lightweight aluminium, designed, developed and manufactured in-house by Jaguar Land Rover. The 180 PS version has 6 litres per 100 kilometre fuel economy. That's 47 miles per gallon or 159 grams per kilometre of CO2. And we also have a V6 diesel and a V6 petrol engine available. The new higher output Ingenium diesel outperforms the current Discovery V6 diesel and gives 6.3 litres per 100 kilometres fuel economy or 45 miles per gallon. And that's 165 grams per kilometre of CO2. And that's 19% lower than the current TDV6. Both the V6 diesel and petrol also improve on emissions and fuel economy, and the new TDV6 and V6 supercharged petrol are 1 second quicker to 100 kilometres an hour. The lightweight body is absolutely decisive in lowering emissions and fuel economy. The new Discovery weighs 2,080 kilograms, 20% lighter than the predecessor, so for the same engine we see significant improvements. The V6 diesel, for example, has reduced CO2 and fuel economy by 7%.
Now, you also mentioned aerodynamics. How does that help?
The coefficient of drag is 0.33, and that's 17% better than the prior car, and that all flows to higher fuel economy and lower emissions. We've done 12 million processor hours in computational fluid dynamics simulation, and we've also developed with physical models on a rolling road wind tunnel. We've specifically developed a flat floor on the car and developed aero wheels and using sophisticated air management over the whole vehicle.
So that's very clever. Being aero-efficient presumably reduces the wind noise inside the car as well.
Yes, absolutely. It helps on the wind noise, but we've also focused on powertrain, drivetrain isolation. And we've paid particular attention to the rear occupant spaces to ensure excellent sound absorption. The articulation index, which is a measure of how easy it is to hold a conversation in a vehicle, is actually on par with Range Rover.
Well, there you go. An aluminium structure that is both lightweight and rigid. The perfect platform for a quiet, efficient discovery.